What's up guys, it's Keelan Fishing back here with another video. In today's video we're targeting crappie in a post-spawn pattern, but they haven't went to their summer, I guess what you'd call haunts yet. The weather hasn't turned hot, so a lot of these fish are still on brush that they were on in March and April when they were spawning or getting ready to spawn. They just kind of stayed in those areas. In this video, I targeted brush in anywhere from 5 foot to 15 foot of water. Basically, any piece of brush that I found in that depth of water had fish on it, and I was able to catch fish on it. The brush piles that were in the shallower water, that were in that 5 to maybe 7 foot of water, typically had smaller fish on it, but the fish that were on the brush piles that were anything from 7 to 15 foot seemed to be better fish. Didn't catch any monsters today, but most of the fish we caught were just solid fish. Fish that if I were to catch a limit of fish, they'd be good eating fish. I'm going to show you right quick what I was using to catch these fish. I got right here I believe it's a 1/32 ounce jig. I got right here I believe it's 1 3/4 inch slab tail. That's what this is called. And all you do is you just slide it on there like so. Let the hook come out. And right there, that is what put most of my fish in the boat in this video. I also used this jig tipped with a minnow to catch some of the fish. And I also used a slip cork, which I'm going to see if I can get that out for you guys right here. I used a slip cork rig. This is it right here. I don't know how well you can see that. I can't really see what I'm seeing on my camera, but I've just got this slip cork rig, and you have the cork up there, and then you have your leader. What you do is you set the bobber stopper, which is this little thing right here, this little green thing, if you can see that. You set it to the depth that you want to fish at. So at the top of my brush pile is in, let's say I'm fishing a brush pile in, let's say 12 foot of water, and the top of that brush pile comes up to about 9 foot. I want to fish that, I want to set that minnow up probably about 6 inches to a foot over that brush pile. So I'd set it about 2 feet deep, so that minnow drops down to about 2 foot below the surface, and it sits just above that brush pile, and the fish will come up out of the top of that brush pile and they'll eat the minnow. So those are the rigs that I used in today's video. Just a simple 1/32 ounce jig with a slab tail on it, and also a slip cork with a minnow. I felt like the fish hit the jigs almost as good as they did the minnow. The reason towards the end of the video, which the audio cut out, for some reason I have a weird time with my audio sometimes with the Bluetooth mics. But in the section that the audio cut out, I was fishing the jig tipped with a minnow a lot. The only reason I was doing that, because I normally buy minnows every time I go just in case the fish are really finicky and they want live bait. I was fishing up my minnows, so that was why I was doing that in that portion of the video. But yeah, that's about all I was doing to target these fish. If you guys have any questions, please leave them in the comments, and enjoy the video. There he is. Got him. This is my third one of the day. I caught 2 before I turned the camera on. They were about like this. But what I've done is I have located some brush in about 10 foot of water. And granted, they're not super huge crappie, but they're good eaters. But I'm gonna show you what I'm using, my little setup. Hopefully I'll catch some more today. Got a feeling they should be on all these piles in 10 foot of water. But this right here, if it'll go into focus, I believe this is, God, I forgot the name of this little bait.
I'll probably say it in the intro, so y'all just go back and watch the intro because I'll talk about what I'm doing. And I believe this is a 1/32 ounce jig head, just some plain jig head, nothing crazy. And that's all I'm using. And what I'm doing is I'm just locating these brush piles, and gosh, if this boat wouldn't turn on me, I could stay on them. But I'm just locating these brush piles in 10 foot of water, and the fish are just sitting up on them. You can't tell me that it's not seeing that. There he is. A little small guy. I wish you could find, there's some decent ones on there, I can see them. But it looks like the small ones are kind of the aggressive ones this morning. This one's a little small. Ow. Sucker finned me. I wish I was joking. Well, I'm just kidding, I don't wish I was joking. But it's just a lot. That's a good one there. Or he looked better on the screen. I don't think he was that good. Well, he's decent. Better than the first, or one I just caught. It's another one. Should have brought the cooler today. I could have had me a limit pretty quick and been back at the house. Got him. Oh, that's a little better fish there. Yes, sir, that's what we after. A little bit better fish there. Nice hand-sized guy. That's a good eater right there. Should have brought the cooler. Next time I come, I'll definitely have the cooler. Because I could have 20 and be back at the house rather quickly. See, when this motor does right, this trolling motor, I can sit on these fish pretty well. There it is. I was about to say, if I can watch that bait fall down on that pile, that's my problem. I've got to stay in that about 20 foot off the pile. Is where I found that sweet spot where I can watch my bait fall. Because if I can watch it fall down there, I'm pretty much catching them every cast. They're all about that size. I mean, it's nothing to write home about with size, but I mean, if you want a limit to eat, this will do it right here. I mean, I'm close. The closer I can get, the better my casts are. Because I'm using such a small bait. That should be a fish right there. I think it fell down in them. Yeah, it did. Yeah, there he is. I told you guys, if I can get it to where I can watch that bait fall on top of them, okay, now I'm getting a little close, but yeah, it is what it is. Another one. I should keep click of how many I'm catching, which I'll go back when I'm editing this video and see that. Good night, that's a freaking hammer. Or he's just going nuts, one of the two. Decent little fella. Caught him on a minnow. There he was, he nailed that. There he is. I was about to say, I thought he thumped it. All right, guys, I'm gonna try a new technique. I'm gonna pitch a slip cork up there, see if they'll hit it. I like throwing on a jig head, but I know many of you guys out there like to try new techniques. So, let's see. My dad likes to fish a slip cork. Loves it. Loves to fish a slip cork. How deep is that? About I think it's about 2 feet. I don't want to get hung. I don't feel like retying a rig. Got him. On the slip cork, guys. That's what I'm talking about. Now, that's fun, I can't lie. Guys, I ain't fished with a bobber in so long. That right there is fun. Another hand size one. Once again, nothing crazy on the size. There's so many fish here, bro. Oh my gosh, dude. That slip cork is deadly. That slip cork, oh my gosh, and it slabs too. Oh man, that's a good fish. This slip cork, guys, is freaking deadly. You know, maybe my dad was onto something with this slip cork. Because let me tell you, they are a nice. I'm about to fish my minnows up right quick because I paid $6 for 2 dozen. So I'm gonna have to fish them up. Because I ain't taking none home. Oh, here it comes, here it comes. He's about to come grab it. Just gotta give him a second to find that little minnow. And when they find that minnow, they don't play no games with it. Got him. I twitched that minnow right on the edge of that pile, and he hammered it. There he is. Oh, yes, sir. I'm about to go take this slip cork to all these piles, bro, and have a field day. I'm about done catching them on this one. We might go somewhere else. Another nice, well, he ain't really nice. He's a little small guy. I haven't had too much fun with this one. Let's go to a different pile. Can always come back. Oh my gosh, he's sitting there eating it. And that is why they're more finicky. Your bigger fish will sometimes be more finicky, I assume, or maybe I just caught the big one off of it. I don't really know. Trying to come up with an explanation for why them fish didn't want to bite. I put it down a little bit deeper though and he bit. Which, I mean, he ain't that much bigger. Guys, I'll be honest with you. When I'm out here crappie fishing, I've never crappie fished before in May, ever, that I can remember. Or this time in, like, this is my first time actually really crappie fishing in May. So the stuff I'm doing, you're kind of out here learning with me. I mean, what I've learned is I've did a lot of reading. I've talked to people. I'll look at Facebook, and then I kind of just, you know, decide what I'm going to do based off that. And I mean, I hate to be like that, but I am no expert when it comes to this. By no means. And I don't want anyone to think I'm an expert, because I'm not. They really just make my flipping day, you know? Do they make yours? Because they make mine. God, dude, that's rough. Oh my gosh, he's 10 years under the water. That's a slab there. That's a good one there. Oh my gosh. You gotta be careful, bro, with that minnow out there. It ain't like that jig where you can't feel them. They'll be freaking to Narnia with it before you even. Yeah, bro, I'm tired of catching the slip cork. I'm about to catch from the jig again. There he is. Mm-hmm. Should be a pretty easy pitch and catch, don't you think? I think it's right there on it. I think one's about to send it under. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. I love seeing them wallow back to the boat. That's a good one there. That's the best one I caught all day. Believe that, I'd say it's the best one. It's a better one I've caught today. Yeah, that thing should be going down any moment. Oh man, those are some hammers. Well, at least he feels like it. Yeah, bro, those are a lot better fish on that tree. I mean, a lot better fish. Another good one. Might be gills. Got him. Mm-hmm. That's slab crappie. That's a freaking hoss there, son. That's a good one there. I'm trying to see if they're going. Oh yeah, there he comes. There he comes. I was thinking that wind's pounding me, bro. Come on. Seek that thing. There he is. Yes, sir. That's a stud. That is a stud right there. That's what we after, folks. That is what we after. Oh, slab crappie. Oh, slab crappie. So we after them old slab crappies. Got him. Hello, Mr. Crappie. Knew you were down there. Just had to convince you to bite. Took you a minute, that's all. A little hand-sized guy. Got him. Got him. Little guys. You gotta find some better fish. This is a really good cast. This should be a fish. If it's not, it's gonna kind of piss me off. There he is. That's half. I just sitting there eating it. Thought he was on there. Oh my gosh, he came and got that thing after I yanked it up. That looks like right there, it's hungry. Unless, I don't think he was on there, bro. Yeah, it couldn't have been. Got him. I like that little technique. All right, it's time to move on. Crappie getting a little too small for me. Yeah, that wind's freaking, don't blame none of this on the wind. This is just your inability to catch fish. They're probably all that size, unfortunately. It's a lot of them, but they're probably all small. There he is. They're all tiny, bro. They're all small. White perch, eh? New species, eh? Or after you've been catching them crappie, bro, you don't be wanting to touch them white perch, bro. Cause they'll gill up on you, bro, like that, bro. I want them nasty white perch. Everybody wants some crappie. They're all tiny, bro. It's all little crappie, bro. That's so aggravating. He inhaled that. I've never seen a little crappie inhale. That's a little better crappie. Ow! Dude, them suckers are mean in the freaking spring. In the fall, they don't get you. The fall and the winter, bro, I don't remember them pricking me like that. That's all it is, bro. It's tiny crappie. They're absolutely inhaling these dang jigs. They're inhaling it, bro. I'm about done catching these suckers, yeah. I'm gonna catch one more and then I'm going to find some better fish. He's on there, bro. He's just so freaking small. I hate that. This pile's full of small crappie. I thought I'd found the absolute mother load. Ooh, oh my gosh, he was on it. As soon as that hit the water. I mean, that's not a bad one. He's better than them other ones, let's put it that way. Oh my gosh. Shoot. There it was, he bumped it. The amount of fish that are up under the boat right now, you probably keep. There it was. Got him. Let's see what's up under there. There we go. You got some craps. I gotta mark this dot. Got him. Oh my gosh, he's sitting there running with it. Sheesh. Suckers are mean as piss. All right. It's just swimming with me. All right, bro, I might have to. That one's probably down his freaking throat. Oh, yes, sir. Please be a big old crappie. And that's what I'm talking about, a little bit better fish. I mean, nothing crazy. It's a really bad cast, but I mean, you still probably catch one. There he is. Finally. Finally. My gosh, dude, I've been begging to catch one of them suckers. I don't know why them suckers done went lockjaw. It might have been somebody might have been back here catching them this morning. I've got a feeling that's somebody's brush piles. Got him. I was about to say, bro, I had to catch that one. That's a freaking hammer. Is that the pile right there? I couldn't tell. All I know is that's a freaking stud of a crappie. There we go. That's what we after. That's them big girls right there. That's a good one. I thought it was a crappie. There he is. Some little guys. I'm tired of catching these little dinks. It's like 1,000 of them on that. Gosh, my God.